captives.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who lifts up the fallen.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who stretches the earth over the waters.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who strengthens our steps.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who clothes the naked.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who gives strength to the weary.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who removes sleep from the eyes, slumber from the eyelids.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who made me in the image of God.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has made me free.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has made me a Jew.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who girds Israel with strength.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who crowns Israel with splendor.
Amen.
Please be seated. We continue page 296, the blessing for the study of Torah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. V'harevna Adonai Eloheinu et divrei Toratcha b'finu v'fiamcha beit Yisrael. V'nihiyeh anachnu v'tzetzeinu v'tzetzeimcha beit Yisrael. Kulanu yodei shemecha v'lomdei Toratecha lishma. Baruch atah Adonai hamelamed Torah le'amo Yisrael. Elu dvarim she'en lem shiur, she'adam echol pereteihem ba'olam hazeh, ve'keren kemet lo le'olam haba, ve'elu hein, kibud av ve'em ugmilut chasadim, v'ashkamat beit hamidrash shacharit v'harvit, v'achnasat orchim u'vikur cholim, v'achnasat kalal v'yad hamet, ve'yun tfilah v'avat shalom ben adam l'chaveiro, v'talmud Torah keneged kulam.
Let's read together the English, the middle of page 298. These are things that are limitless, of which a person enjoys the fruit of the world, while the principle remains in the world to come. They are honoring one's father and mother, engaging in deeds of compassion, arriving early for study morning and evening, dealing graciously with guests, visiting the sick, providing for the wedding couple, accompanying the dead for burial, being devoted in prayer, and making peace among people. But the study of Torah encompasses them all. We rise, page 299, a prayer for our teachers, Kaddish de Rabbanan. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yomad yivrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, v'agalau v'zman kariv v'imaru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam olamei olmaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shmei d'kudesha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, daminron v'alma v'yimaru amen. All Yisrael v'al Rabbanan v'al Talmidechon, v'al kol Talmidei Talmidechon, v'al kol manda askin b'oraita, diva atra hadein, v'diva chol atar v'atar, yehei lachon lachon shlom rabba, china v'chista v'rachamin, v'chayin arichen uv'zonei revichei or forkana, min kadam avahon devishmaya v'er'a v'imru amen. Yehei shlam rabba min shemaya, v'chaim tovim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'rumav, hu barachamav yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru amen. Remain standing. We continue responsibly in the Hebrew on page 301 with Baruch She'amar.
Baruch She'amar v'haya ha'olam Baruch Hu Baruch Osev Reshit Baruch Omer ve'oseh Baruch Ozer Kayem
Baruch Merahem al ha'aretz.
Baruch Merachem al habriot Baruch Mishalem Sechar Tov l'Reav Baruch Chaled v'Kayam Netzach
Baruch Podel Matzil Baruch Shemo.
Bishvachot v'zimrot negadelcha Neshabechacha nefarcha v'neskir shimcha v'mamlichecha Malkeinu Eloheinu Yachid Chei Olamim Melech Meshubach Mefared Et Shmo HaGadol Baruch Atah Adonai Melech Mehulal Batishbachot.
Please be seated, page 303. Ashrei.
Ashrei Yoshvei Veitecha Od Yelalucha Salah
Ashrei Am Shechacha Lo. Ashrei Am Shadonai Eloha.
Tila David Mimcha Elohai HaMelech Vavarcha Shimcha Leolam Va'ed V'chol Yom Avarchecha V'ala Shimcha Leolam Va'ed Gadol Adonai Halal Meod V'lig Delo Tohen Cheker
Dordosh Shabbat Maasecha Uvratecha Yagidu.
Hadar Kavod Hodecha V'diveni Flotecha Sicha V'zuz Rotecha Yomeru
Ulatcha Saprena.
Zecher of Tuvcha Yabiu V'tzit Katcha Yiranenu
Hanun Barachum Adonai Ercha Paimuda Chased.
Tov Adonai Lekol V'rachamav Al Kol Ma'asav Yoduchanai Kol Ma'asecha V'chasidecha Yavarchucha Kavod Malchutcha Yomeru Ugvaratcha Yedaberu Leodi Livnei Adam Brotav
Ukvod Hadar Malchuto.
Malchutcha Malchut Kol Olamim Umemshaltecha B'chol Dor V'ador
Somech Adonai Lekol Hanoflim V'zokef Lekol HaKefufim.
Einei Chol Lechesaberu V'tanaten Lehem Et Ochlam Beito
Poteach et Yadecha Umaspir Lechol Chai Ratzon.
Tzadik Adonai B'chol Derachav V'chasid B'chol Maasav Karov Adonai Lechol Korav Lechol Asher Yikrehu V'emet Ratzon Yereav Yaseh V'et Shabbatam Yishma V'yoshiem Shomer Adonai et Kol Havav V'et Kol HaRashaim Yashmid. Tilat Adonai et Berpi V'evarach Kol Basar Shem Kodsho Le'olam Va'ed V'anachnu Nevarech Ya Ne'ata V'yad Olam. Hallelujah.
Page 306, Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, 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 El Bekacho, hallelujah, hallelujah, Berki Auzo, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Hallelujah, big Verotav. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Kerov, good Lord. Hallelujah, 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 but take a shofar. Hallelujah, hallelujah, b'nei v'chinor. Hallelujah, 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 b'tov u'machol. Hallelujah, hallelujah, b'minim ve'ugav. Hallelujah, 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 b'tzil tzalei shama. Hallelujah, hallelujah, b'tzil tzalei trua. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Kohan Shema Tehallelujah, hallelujah. Kohan Shema Tehallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
sang that really well. You should come back for choir rehearsal. We don't have a choir, but if you did, we would. So, page 311, Yishtabach.
ישתבח שמך ליד מלכנו, האל המלך הגדול והקדוש בשמיים ובארץ. ברוך אתה אדוני, אל מלך גדול בתשבחות, אל ההודעות אדון הנפלאות, הבוחר בשירי זמרה, מלך אלכי העולמים.
Ayomi, how you feeling? You ready to lead the rest of our service? You up for it? I think you are. We turn to page 312. We rise for Chatzi Kaddish, and as we do, we invite our Bat Mitzvah to join us on the Bima to lead the rest of the service.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועמד יברכרתי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון, ובחיי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם עולם ומאיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמירם בעלמה ואמרו Amen.
Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Please be seated. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer or uvrei choshech, osei shalom uvrei et hakol. Hameir la'aretz v'ladarim alecha v'rachamim, uv tuvo mechadesh b'chol yom tamid ma'aseh v'reshit. Ma'arabu ma'asecha Adonai, kulam b'chochma asita, mal al ha'aretz kinyinecha. Tit barach Adonai Eloheinu al shevach ma'aseh yadecha ve'al moreh or she'asita. Yifarucha Selah. Or chadash al Zion ta'ir v'nizkechu lanu mehera le'oro. Or chadash al Zion ta'ir v'nizkechu lanu mehera le'oro. Baruch atah Adonai Yotzer HaMeorot.
Amen. Page 316.
Ahava Rabbav Tanu Adonai Eloheinu Chem Lagedolav Yitera Chal Malta Leinu Ba'avur Avotenu Ve'imotenu Shabbat Chuvecha Shabbat Chuvecha V'lamden Chukei Chaim Kein techonenut lamdenu, ham rachem aleinu, v'tein b'libenu lahavinu laski lishmoa, lilmod ulamed, lishmor v'lasot. Ukayem et kol divrei Talmud Toratecha be'ahava.
V'ha'erinenu b'toratecha v'dabek libeinu b'mitzvotecha v'yachel levavenu le'ahaval yira et shemecha v'lo nevosh v'lo nikalem v'lo nikashel le'olam va'ed ki v'shem kodshecha hagadol v'hanora b'tachnu nagi B'Shamecha, Nagila v'nismecha b'yeshuatecha. V'havienu l'shalom me'arba kanfot ha'aretz, v'tolichenu k'miut le'artzenu, ki al pol yeshuot ata. Uvana v'charta v'kiravtanu l'shimcha gadol sela be'emet, lehodot l'chal yachetcha be'ahava. Baruch atah Adonai, habocher be'amo Yisrael, be'ahava.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Ne'olam Va'ed. Ve'afta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'nidbartabam v'shivtecha v'beitecha u'v'lechtecha v'aderech u'shokbecha u'v'kumecha u'kshartam leot al-yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha.
Page 320 by Omer.
Vayomer Adonai al Moshe lemor, daber el bnei Yisrael ve'amarta lehem ve'asu lahem tzitzit el kanfei bigdehem ledorotam ve'natnu al tzitzit hakanaf v'tzil techelet ve'haya lachem letzitzit uritem oto uzchartem et kol mitzvot Adonai v'asitem otam v'lo taturu acharei levavchem ve'acharei einechem asher aten zonim achareihem leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yitem kedoshim Elohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hoseti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lachem le'elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Amen.
I have this feature on my calendar on my phone and my computer. I'm sure we all have. I'm not sure how many of us use it, but it reminds you if there's something that you're supposed to do, like renew a subscription or cancel a subscription. Every day it says do it. And then if you don't do it, the next day it'll say do it. And if you don't do it, the next day it'll say do it. And after a while, it becomes problematic because you start to ignore it. And then you realize you're probably never going to do it. But it has on it the symbol of a finger with a string around it, like a bow, to remind you to do it. And that's what the tzitzit are for on our talit, is a reminder to do the mitzvot. But it's important that the reminder not just be something that we see every day and don't think about. The point of the reminder is that you should see it and do it. If you don't, then it just becomes kind of a false ritual. Judaism teaches us that we have to take these reminders and bring them into the world of action, to do, and then when we see it again the next day, to do again and again. So let us continue our service on page 322 with Mi Chamocha.
Mi chamocha b'nim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, no ratihilot o seifele, no ratihilot o seifele, yabai bai bim bai 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 Yabai bai bimba, shira chadasha, shibchu gehulim, שירה חדשה שיבחו גאולים, לשמחה, לשמחה, על שפת הים, לשמחה, לשמחה, על שפת הים. יבא ביי ביי בim בא ביי, יבא ביי ביי bim ביי, יבא ביי ביי bim בא ביי, יבא ביי ביי bim ביי, יבא ביי ביי bim ביי ביי, יבא ביי ביי bim ביי, יבא ביי bim ביי ביי, יבא ביי ביי bim ביי. יחד כולם, כולם הודו, הודו, הודו והמליכו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד.
Please rise.
צור ישראל, קומה בעזרת ישראל, ובדכנו מכה יהודה וישראל. גואלנו אדוני צבאות שמו, קדוש ישראל. ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל.
Continue on page 324 with the Amidah. Take a few moments to center ourselves before we begin with silent prayer.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim ve'koneh hakol, ve'zocher chasdei avot ve'imahot, u'mevii geula libnei bneihem, leman shemo be'ahava. Melech orzer u'moshia u'magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Abraham ve'zrat Sarah. Tagibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayim metim atar, Rav lehoshia, Morid hatal. Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechayim metim berachamim rabim, Somech noflim berofei cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato lishenei afar. Michamocha ba'al gevurot, umido melach, melech memid umechayem, umasmiach Yeshua, v'ne'eman ata l'chayot metim, Baruch atah Adonai, mechayei hametim.
Page 326. נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך הארץ, כבודו. Adir, Adirenu, Adonai, Adonenu, Madir Shimcha b'chol haaretz, Baruch kevod Adonai, Mimkomo. Echadu Eloheinu, Hu Avinu, Hu Malkeinu, Hu Moshienu, V'hu Yashmienu, Berachamav le'nei kol chai. Ani Adonai Elohechem, Yimloch Adonai leolam, Elohai hichzion, ledor vador, Hallelujah. Ledor vador, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, נגיד גודלך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים, קדושת נקדיש, קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש, לעולם לעולם ועד. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
To all generations we will make known your greatness, and to all eternity proclaim your holiness. Your praise, O God, shall never depart from our lips. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh.
Amen. Please be seated. Continue in the middle of 329.
Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu, Ritzei menuchateinu, kadshenu b'mitzvotecha, v'tein chalkeinu b'toratecha, sabeinu mituvecha, v'samcheinu b'shuatecha, v'taher libeinu, v'taher libeinu, v'taher libeinu le'avdecha bemet, v'taher libeinu, v'taher libeinu, v'taher libeinu le'avdecha be'emet. V'anchilenu Adonai Eloheinu, be'ava v'ratzon Shabbat kodshecha, v'yanuchu v'Yisrael, mekadshei shmecha, Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh HaShabbat.
Page 330, I invite you to read responsively by sentence. On this Shabbat day, as you graciously receive our prayers, help us to hear your call.
Grant us enough help to fulfill our duties with compassion and
Teach us humility that we may perceive our own faults, and grant us the wisdom to be forgiving of others.
Give us courage to be true to our highest selves, and the charity to see the best in those around us.
Give us patience enough not to become discouraged, hope enough to overcome all fears for the future, and faith enough to know your presence.
O source of blessing, look with favor upon us. May our offerings be acceptable to you.
We praise you, Adonai, whom alone we serve in reverence. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha bir'ah na'avod. Amen. Continue with our blessing of thanksgiving and gratitude, the middle of 332, ve'al kulam.
Ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, yitbarach v'yitromam, yitbarach v'yitromam, shimcha malkeinu, tamid le'olam va'ed, ve'al kulam, ve'al kulam, yitbarach v'yitromam, yitbarach v'yitromam, shimcha malkeinu, tamid le'olam va'ed. V'chol achem yoducha salah, v'hallelu et shimcha be'emet, ha'el Yeshuateinu v'ezrateinu salah, Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha, hatov shimcha, ulecha, ulecha na'eh lehodot.
Sim Shalom, page 334.
Sim shalom, tova uvracha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim v'rachamim aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol Yisrael, Amecha, Barcheinu Yotzreinu Kulanu Kechad, Beor Panecha, Kivar Panecha Natata Lanu, Adonai Eloheinu, Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha, Chen V'Chesed Berachamim Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Amecha, Torah Chaim Be'ahavat Chesed, Utzedaka Uvracha V'Rachamim V'Chaim V'Shalom, Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha, Chen V'Chesed Berachamim Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Amecha, V'tov Beinecha Levarech, Et Amcha Yisrael, B'chol Eitu V'chol Shah, Bishlomecha, Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha, Chen V'Chesed Berachamim Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Amecha, Baruch Atah Adonai, Hamavarech et Amo Yisrael, Bashalom.
Take another moment of silent prayer.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
In a moment, not yet, but in a moment, we're going to ask Ayomi and her family to come stand in front of the Bimah here as we pass Torah, Lador Vador, from generation to generation. As we do that, we acknowledge a moment that took place generations and generations ago, both in this family and within our people, as Torah has been passed, both its stories and its teachings, the history of our people, but also the doings of our people, its present-day experience from generation to generation. It's not such an easy thing to pass a tradition, any kind of tradition, from one generation to the next. If we think about our own families and the things that our grandparents' generation tried to teach us that are still present in our families today, we can see that there is perhaps a diminishing amount of those things that were so important to them and maybe only make it to a little bit of what's present in our own family rituals or even maybe some of those values. But some things endure, and that's kind of the remarkable thing. Some things that generations before us were so critical and so formative for them, maybe reasons that they crossed oceans, reasons that they aligned themselves with certain political parties or values, those are still very much the core of who we are as our own families. When we think about the core and the essence of those things in our family, we can make a correlation to the core and the essence of Judaism. And that those things that Ayomi has studied in preparation for today, but also what we have come here today to celebrate as part of Shabbat and all the prayers that we've been saying, the way we keep them alive, the way that we hand them Lador Vador from generation to generation, is not just the metaphorical passing of Torah that takes place, but the very real modeling that we do here in this room, and more importantly, that we take from this room and do out into the world. And so though we pass Torah into Ayomi's hands today, really, you have been passing Torah into her life by modeling the very world that we hope and wish to live in, the values that we hope to be at the core and the center of our society and our community. And when we continue to do that, Torah remains alive and continues to be passed, not only into her hands, but into ours and all the generations to come. So I'm going to ask to come forward now at this time to open the doors of the Ark, Ayomi's Nana, Joyce, and her bubby, Barbara, and her Aunt Rochelle, as well as to stand here in front of the Bima so we can pass the Torah from generation to generation. Her grandmother, Judith, her grandfather, Louis, her father, Harry, her mom, Melina, and of course our bat mitzvah, Ayomi. If the congregation will please rise.
En kamocha velim Adonai,
Page 362.
Machutcha machut kol olamim, umemshaltecha bechol dor vador. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch leolam vaed. Adonai oz lemo yitain, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. Av harachamim, heitiv avirtzoncha et Zion. Tivnei chamot Yerushalayim, Tivnei chamot Yerushalayim. Kivecha levad vatachnu, melech el Rambanisa Adon olamim. Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, Udvar Adonai miYerushalayim. Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah, Le'amo Yisrael, B'Kidushato.
Ayomi, you stand in Shalshelet HaKabbalah, that chain of Jewish tradition that I spoke about just a moment ago. In no uncertain way, we are here because of you. This was your idea, to have a bat mitzvah. This was something that you brought to your family as something that you wanted to do and to incorporate into your life, and you have been leading that charge and leading that way all along. I mentioned before, though, that we're not here only because of you. We're here because of the generations before in your family, that in each generation instilled and tried to implant this concept of Judaism as an identity, as an expression of values and belief. But we're here also because of your dad. Your dad who didn't have to support this, who didn't have to go along with this idea, but chose to. And we thank you, Harry. We thank you very much for being, as we say in our tradition, a ger b'toshav, one who is amongst our community, if not yet a member of the tribe, an honorary member of the tribe. Welcome to the tribe. Thank you. Thank you and your family for helping to continue this chain of tradition, for teaching Torah, for modeling Torah, its values and its lessons, and to you, Ayomi, for taking it into your hands now. Feel its weight in your arms. I know it's heavy, we practiced. But don't feel its weight as a burden. Let it be an anchor in your life. May it ground you and guide you. May it be your life. May it lengthen your days.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shema.
Echad
Torah v'hatiferet v'hanetzach v'hahod ki ho b'shamayim u'va'aretz ki ho b'shamayim u'va'aretz lecha Adonai hamamlecha v'hamid na'aseh lecha lerosh romimu romimu Adonai Eloheinu v'ishtachavu lehar kodsho ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu lo yisagoy el goy cherev lo yilmedu od milchama lo yisagoy el goy cherev lo yilmedu od milchama lo yisagoy el goy cherev lo yilmedu od milchama lo yisagoy el goy cherev velo yilmedu od milchama lo yisagoy el goy cherev lo yilmedu od milchama lo yisagoy el goy cherev lo yilmedu od milchama lo yisagoy el goy cherev lo yilmedu od milchama lo yisagoy el goy cherev velo yilmedu od milchama Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu.
Shabbat Shalom. As you take your seats, which you may do now, there's a Tot Shabbat service with Rabbi Brown and all of these wonderful children in our chapel right now. You can get your raisins and go. That's okay, Alexis. Thank you. You don't have to be a tot if you'd like to go to that service. If you just feel young at heart, you're welcome to. Before we continue with our Torah reading this morning, we want to ask Ayomi to share with us some words of introduction for her Torah portion to tell us a little bit what it's about. And that would be that, right? Let's stand right there.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
My Torah portion, Omer, has three main sections. The first part is a description of what the priests can and cannot do. Some of the things include that the priest cannot touch the dead, with the exception of family, and other things that would cause them to become ritually impure. The second section is a description of all the holidays and their rules. Now, for the holidays, it says the dates, when the holidays start and end, when you're not allowed to work, and so on. Finally, the parsha ends with the stoning of a man executed for blasphemy and the punishments for murder and injuring one's fellow or destroying his property. It's hard to think about it in the modern world, but it's interesting that it says that the whole community has to be there for the stoning. And it also states the famous lines of an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. So, if anyone harmed someone else, the same thing would be done to them. And it was the same for all people, whether they were known to each other or not.
Much to look forward to. So we turn our Torah service over to our Gabbai this morning, Annette Kozicki.
Thank you. Shabbat Shalom. This week's Parsha, Omer, can be found in your Plout Torah, that's the blue one, on page 912. Hopefully. Good. All right. Yamod likriyat haTorah la ben Shlomo v'Faike Yamdu livrecha Yehoshua ben Lab veYehudit Naomi veMichael ben Yehoshua veEleni veYisrael Yeruchem ben Reuven veMiriam For the chanting of the first Aliyah, we call up Louis Auerbach. And for the blessing, we call Josh Auerbach, Michael Auerbach, and Stephen Gordon.
As they make their way to the Bima, I just want to point out that Ayomi's, the Torah that we're reading this morning is the synagogue's Torah, of course, but Ayomi, as part of her bat mitzvah with her parents, made a wimple, which is the binder that goes around the Torah. Traditionally, this would be made out of your first cloth diaper. When you came home, really, I'm like, this is not that. You all had children up here, there's no diaper this big. But it says on it that she should go from Torah to Huppah to Ma'asim Tovim, from a life of Torah to a marriage worthy of God's blessing, and to a life filled with good deeds. And we're checking off box number 1 here with Torah, and hopefully box number 2 in a while from now, which was the marriage. That was the marriage one.
Amen.
So excited for Torah.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe emor el hakohanim bnei Aharon ve'amata alahem lenefesh lo yitama be'amav ki im lishero ve'amata hakarov Elav laimo ulaviv velivno ulvito ulachiv vela akato habetula hakarova elav asher lo yita leish la yitamar. Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah temet v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yasher koach. You can say that as well. Instead of applauding in synagogue, we give a blessing, so we say Yasher koach, which means strength to you. So Yasher koach. Here.
Ta'amod na likriyat haTorah, Yehudit Naomi bat Benjamin v'Tzipora, v'Devor Ruth bat la v'Yehudit Naomi. For the chanting of the second Aliyah, I call up Judith Miller and Melina Auerbach. Yes. Ta'amod na livracha, Miriam Shulamit bat Benjamin v'Tzipora, v'Hana bat Benjamin v'Tzipora, v'Malka Leah bat Shmuel v'Hava, v'Freda bat Ezra v'bat Sheva. And for the blessing of the second Aliyah, we call up Myra Gordon, Helene Linker, Leslie Wagman, and Francine Marks Zatzik.
You want us to start? Yeah. Okay. Oh. All right. Baruch hu et Adonai hamberach.
Baruch Adonai hamberach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamberach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai, notein haTorah.
Amen.
Lo yitamav bal be'amav l'cheichalo, lo yikrakuhu korcha barasham ufat zakanam, lo yigalehu uviv saram, lo yisratu saratem.
Kiddushim yiyu leLohehem velo yichalu shem Elohehem ki etishe Adonai lechem Elohehem hem makrivim v'hayu kodesh.
Beautiful.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, notein haTorah.
Amen. Yasher Koach.
Tamod likriyat haTorah, Naomi bat Devorah Ruth. For the chanting of the third Aliyah, we call up Ayomi de Wijze. Yamdu livracha Shmuel ben Shlomo v'Feige v'Miriam bat Shlomo v'Chana Devorah v'Yosef Yoel ben Zion v'Shoshana. And for the blessing of the third Aliyah, we call Stephen Auerbach, Miriam Binen, and Joey Binen. Benin? Thank you. Sorry.
You want to touch your Tali to where she's reading?
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMbarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu im kol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai notein haTorah.
Amen.
Isha zona v'chalala lo yikachu, ve'isha gerusha me'isha lo yikachu, ki kadosh hu le'elohav, ve'kidashto ki et lechem Elohecha hu makriv, kadosh yihyeh lach ki kadosh ani Adonai mekadishchem, uvat ish kohen ki techel liznot et aviha hi mechalelet ba'es tisareh.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai notein haTorah.
Amen. Yasher Koach. Come stand over here. Thank you very much. Thank you. Come stand over here. We pause in our reading at this time to offer a Misha Beirach, a prayer for those in our community who are sick and in need of healing. In just a moment. Mishaberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov v'Imotenu Sarah Berkah v'Chel v'Leah. May the one who blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, so too send a blessing of healing to Steve Gertzman, Colleen Price, Leah Rena Bat Eliza Chaya, Barbara Levitt, Leah Bat Sora, Mildred Feldman, Judy Ashburn, David Natan Ben Serol, Michael Cravell, and Yana Timko. If there are others in need of this blessing, I invite you please to rise now in our congregation and call out the name of your loved one. May God grant them a refuah shlema, a complete recovery, refuat nefesh, a renewal of their soul, refuat guf, a renewal of their body, and may we do our part to bring about healing in their lives and healing in our world. And we say together, Amen.
Yamdu livrecha Tamara bat Avraham v'Sara v'Asher ben Yaakov v'Esther v'Shira bat Asher v'Tamara v'Sara bat Asher v'Tamara. For our congregational aliyah, I'd like to call up Kathy Jones, Paul Daltrip, Shira Daltrip, and Sarah Daltrip. And Lila.
The Daltrips come up at this time in honor of a dedication they made when this scroll was written, as they dedicated this passage in honor of their family.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. V'hakohen hagadol metechav, asher yutzak al rosho, shemen hamishcha umilei et yado, lilbosh et habgadim, et rosho lo yifra, uvgadav lo yifrom, ve'al kol nafshot me lo yavo, Laviv ulimo lo yitama, umin hamikdash lo yatse, velo yachalel, et mikdash elohav, ki nezer, shemen hamishkat elohav, alav ani Adonai.
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. And you get the baby back.
Yamdu livracha Devorah bat Lav v'Yehudit Naomi v'Yaakov Avraham ben Harry v'Devorah. For the fifth aliyah, we call up Ayomi's family, Melina Auerbach, Jacob de Wijze, and Harry de Wijze.
Jacob, you want to tell me? Yeah, okay. So, one, two, three.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Vehu isha vivtula yikach almana ugrusha v'chalala zona et ele lo yikach ki im betula me'amav yikach isha ve'al v'lo yechalel zaro be'amav Ki et ani Adonai Elohech Mektor.
Touch it, tell me it again, Molly. That's it. 1, 2, 3.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chai olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Jacob, you can come stand on the other side. Alina, if you'll begin right here. Jacob, come stand over here.
We have the Torah. The Torah has been held high by parents and children and taught by one generation to the next. Whatever has befallen us, our people have remained steadfast in loyalty to the Torah. It was carried in the arms of parents that their children might not be deprived of their birthright.
And now we pray that you, Ayomi, may always be worthy of this inheritance. Take its teaching into your heart, and in turn pass it on to your children and to those who will come after you. May you be a faithful Jew, searching for wisdom and truth and working for justice and peace.
May the one who has always been our guide inspire you to bring honor to our family and to the house of Israel. Baruch Adonai shenatan li et hazchut ve'et hakavod latet lach Torah.
Tamod livrecha Naomi bat Devorah Ruth habat mitzvah. We call Ayomi de Wijze for the blessing of the sixth Aliyah.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe lemor, daber el Aharon lemor, ish mizaracha ledorotam, asher yevo mun lo yikrav lehakriv lechem Elohav, ki chol ish asher bo mun lo yikrav. Ish iver o piseach o charum o sarua o ish asher yevo shever ragel o shever yad o gibein o dak o tvalu beino o garav o yalefet o meroach asher. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chai olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yasher Koach.
Yasher Koach. Misha Beirach Avotenu V'Imotenu Avraham Yitzchak V'Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel V'Leah. May the one who blessed our ancestors bless Ayomi, who has been called up to honor God and to honor Torah. May she be protected and guarded from all trouble and distress, and may she be blessed with good health. May God bless her with success in her work and in all her good action. May she feel the loving embrace of this congregation, filled with her friends and family who will be there to support her on important times all through her life. And may she stay close to Judaism and to Torah as it supports her also. Vishlach bracha v'atzlacha b'chol ma'aseh yadeha im kol Yisrael v'nomar. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov and Yasher Koach.
Yasher Koach. Beautiful dog.
Yamod Hagbala ben Shlomo b'Feige. Yamod Galila Zev ben Yehoshua v'Rachel. For the lifting of Torah, we call Louis Auerbach, and for the binding of Torah, we call Zev Auerbach. Please rise.
Which one of you is lifting? Louis, have you done this before?
I have done it once or twice.
Okay, so the key is get your hands right up under the disc. Slide it in so you have the leverage. Right? Okay. And then push down, bend at your knees. Take a step.
Vezot haTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai beyad Moshe. Ozi vezimrat yah maili leishua. 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 Ozi vezimrat yah maili leishua.
Please be seated. Tamad l'kriyat v'livracha ha'haftara Naomi bat Devorah Ruth. For the blessing and the chanting of the Haftarah, we call Ayomi de Wijze. This, just before she starts, your Haftarah can be found in the same book as the Torah portion on page 1001. And Ayomi's actually 1002, because Ayomi's going to start at verse 23, correct?
Yeah.
You're right, 23.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nvi'im tovim v'ratzav v'divreihem hane'amarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'torah u'Moshe avdo u'Yisrael amo u'nvinvi'ei ha'emet v'atzedek. V'tami yoru ben kodesh lechol, uven tameh letahor yodiyum. Ve'el riv hema yamdu lemishpat, v'mishpatai yishpetuhu, ve'et torotai ve'et chukotai, v'chol moadai yishmoru, ve'et shabtotai yikadeshu. Ve'el meit adam lo yavo l'toma, ki im le'av uleim, uvein uvat le'ach ul'achot, asher lo hayta le'ish yitama'u. Ve'acharei tahorato, shivat yamim yisfru lo, uviyom bo'o el hakodesh, el hachatzer hafnimin, l'sharet ba'kodesh, yakriv chatato, ne'um Adonai Elohim, ve'haita lahem lenachala, ani nachalatam, v'achuzah, lo titnu lahem b'Yisrael, ani achuzatam. Hamincha v'hachatat v'hasham, hema yochlu, v'chol cherem b'Yisrael lahem yihye. Reshit, kol bikurei chol, v'chol terumat kol, mikol terumotechem, lakohanim yihye. Reshit arisotechem, titnu lakohen, l'haniach beracha el beitecha, kol nepela utrefa, min ha'of umin habhema, lo yochlu hakohanim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, tzur kol ha'olamim, tzadik b'chol hadorot, ha'el ha'ne'eman, ha'omer v'oseh, ha'medaber u'mekayem, shekol darav emet v'tzedek, al haTorah ve'al havodah ve'al hanvi'im ve'al yom ha'shabbat hazeh, Shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu, likdusha v'limnucha, lechavod ultifaret. Al hakol Adonai Eloheinu, anachni modim lach, umvarchim otach, yitbarach shimcha, bifi chol chai tamid le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh ha'shabbat.
Great. So it's not you now. So there's going to be some other people doing prayers. Should I sit down? Stand. Just stand. Yeah, the prayers now. Community.
We'd like to call up for some readings Jen Jaffe for the prayer for the congregation, Jennifer Williams for the prayer for Canada, and Bruce Grarson for the prayer for Canada, and Barbara Legowski, a prayer for Israel. This can be found on page 376.
We also want to call up at this time to open the doors of the Ark as we return the Torah to the Ark. Ayomi's father, Harry, and her aunt, Rochelle. Please rise, page 376. Prayers for our congregation, our country, and the state of Israel.
Source of all being, may the children of this community learn these passions from us: love of Torah, devotion and prayer, and support of the needy. May we guide with integrity, and may our leadership be in your service. May those who teach and nourish us be blessed with satisfaction, and may we appreciate their time and their devotion. Bless us with the fruits of wisdom and understanding, and may our efforts bring fulfillment and joy. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha bi'yirah na'avod.
Amen. Amen. Those offering the prayer for Canada. We begin here at O'Gardy.
O guardian of life and liberty, may our nation always merit your protection. Teach us to give thanks for what we have by sharing it with those who are in need. Keep our eyes open to the wonders of creation and alert to the care of the earth. May we never be lazy in the work of peace.
May we honor those who have died in defense of our ideals. Grant our leaders wisdom and forbearance. May they govern with justice and compassion. Help us all to appreciate one another and to respect the many ways that we may serve you. May our homes be safe from affliction and strife, and our country be sound in body and spirit. Amen.
Amen.
Avinu shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo, Barech et Medinat Yisrael, Reshit tzmichat geulateinu, Hagein aleha, Be'evrat chastecha, Ufros aleha, Sukat shlomecha, Ushlach orcha ve'amitcha lerasheha, Sareha ve'yoatzeha, V'taknem be'tzatova milfanecha, V'natata shalom ba'aretz, V'simchat olam leyoshveha, V'nomar Amen.
O Heavenly One, protector and redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love. Spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. Amen.
Amen. Remain standing. We turn back to page 374 now as Torah is returned to the ark.
Hallelujah, et Shem Adonai, ki niskav shemo levado, hodo al eretz v'shamayim, v'yarem keren le'amo, tehila lechol chasidav, livnei Yisrael am karovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah, ki lekach tov natati lachem, Torati al tazovu, etz chaim hi lemachasikim bo, v'tomcheha meushar derachea darchei noam, v'chol netivoteha shalom, hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva, Chadesh, Chadesh yameinu, Chadesh yameinu kekedem. Amen.
Please be seated.
Yasher Koach Ayomi, you have led us so beautifully today. It's been really wonderful to not only just hear your beautiful chanting, but also your poise and your confidence is really remarkable. So wonderfully done. One of the most important parts of becoming bat mitzvah or bar mitzvah is that you've reached the age in which we invite you to be certainly a full-fledged member of our community, but also one of our teachers. We know that you have really important insight to share in a Torah portion that's not so easy, but we really are excited and can't wait to hear the insight that you bring into our tradition and that you share with us today.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
When I began the process of choosing a section to focus on for my Devar Torah, I got stuck. But then I was surprised to see an idea in the section of holidays, and it really stood out to me. It was a section that describes when Adonai said to Moses that when the people harvested their fields, that they could not harvest all the way to the edges of their fields, nor collect the gleanings. They were instructed to leave them for the poor and for the strangers. I find it very meaningful because that meant that no one starved. This is an important part in my Torah portion because it's telling the people not to be greedy and keep all the food for themselves, but to give to others. It's so crucial that it's mentioned at least twice in the Torah, once last week and once this week. These laws are connected to the laws of tzedakah. It's not just a kind thing to do, but a commandment. Today, even though we may not be farmers, we have a similar obligation to make sure that those who are homeless and poor do not starve. This commandment helps other people in our community. Everyone has something to give. Everyone can donate to a food bank or volunteer at a soup kitchen. If everyone in the community fulfills their obligations to help others, imagine the impact that can make in the world. For my mitzvah project, I raised money by babysitting and cat sitting for an organization called Vokra, a kitten rescue organization. I chose it because I really love cats, but also because there are a lot of stray cats in some places, and then they have kittens, and so on. This organization rescues stray kittens and cats and then puts them up for adoption, but you have to adopt 2 cats, because if cats are lonely, they get depressed, and then they die from depression. At Vokra, you are allowed to volunteer when you're 13, but with a parent. I only turned 13 in March and was very busy, so I didn't get the chance to volunteer. But I'm glad that I was able to make a difference through tzedakah. I decided that I will donate 50% of the monetary gifts I get to Vokra. Today, as I celebrate my bat mitzvah, I also want to remember someone who didn't have the chance to have a bat mitzvah, Flora Kahan, a child who died in the Holocaust. The very fact that Flora's last name was Kahan connects to my Torah portion. My parsha describes how priests are only the sons of Aaron. They were called the Kohanim. And so all the people who have names that are related to Kohanim, like Kahan, are related to the priests. Flora Kahan was born in 1935, and she lived in Zagreb, Yugoslavia. Her father's name was Moritz, and her mother's name was Bonika Negaun. Flora died in the Shoah in Auschwitz in Poland on August 9th, 1941. She was just 6 years old. I got Flora's name from an organization called Remember Us. Remember Us is an organization that honors children who died in the Shoah and were never able to have their own bar or bat mitzvah. I honor Flora's memory today. There are a few people that I would like to thank. Annette for tutoring me and being so encouraging. Rabbi Dan for helping my family prepare. Rabbi Brown for helping with the speech. Cantor Naomi for making sure that I was ready. And my mom, dad, and brother for being there to support me along the way. And thank you all for coming to my special event. It means so much to me. Thank you.
Ayomi, it's my pleasure to present you now some gifts and certificates in honor of your bat mitzvah and on behalf of our congregation. First, we present to you this certificate of bat mitzvah that says today did indeed happen. You became a bat mitzvah on this, the 13th of Iyar in the year 5779, corresponding to the English date of May 18th, 2019, Parshat Omer, here at Temple Shalom. And you've signed that, and I've signed it. Rabbi Brown and Cantor Tausik have signed that as well. Along with that, we present to you a gift certificate for $250 for a future trip to Israel with NIFTY, the North American Federation of Temple Youth, our youth movement. as well as a gift certificate for $500 to study at Hebrew University in Jerusalem, maybe during one of the years that you're at university here. And then, not to be outdone, the Jewish Community Center of Greater Vancouver has given you a 1 year's free membership to the JCC. Along with that, we know that you already received a Tanakh from our sisterhood and from our men's club, which you've been using in preparation for today. I want to add a few words to the words that you've shared and that Rabbi Brown spoke earlier, and so did Cantor Tausig, of just how impressed we are with you and how much we admire you. As I mentioned before, this was entirely your idea. You came to this kind of later in life than a lot of your classmates. You had a big learning curve, but as we've learned about you, and as your parents and your friends already knew about you well in advance, you are a determined person, very determined, with all of the good that comes with that. Along with that, Ayomi, I have been so incredibly impressed by how perceptive you are, how observant of things, the little details, even that thing about the cat rescue and how you need to have 2 cats together so they don't get depressed. I think if I had even 1 cat, I would feel depressed, but anyhow. It's another conversation. Ayomi, you have really good friends. A lot of them are sitting right here. Many of them have their bar and bat mitzvahs coming up very, very soon, some next week and the week after that. They say that one of the ways in our tradition, one of the measures of a person is to judge them by who will be their friend. It speaks a lot about who you are by the people that are here. Not only your friends, but your parents' friends as well, all that have come out in support of you. I know that you are not only a good person to be friends with, but you are a good friend to your friends as well. I asked your parents a little bit about what they admired about you, and one of the things that they said was that you know yourself really well. You know your boundaries, that you're sweet, you're smart, and your dad said, and we had a whole conversation about this, that you're very technical, that you can understand how things work. And when I was over at your house visiting with you, I admired at just all the different things that your dad is able to do with his hands and fix and create, and the artistry that is in your family, your mom, your dad, your brother. And I think that that is a wonderful part of who you are. So for all of those things, Ayomi, and for all that is still yet to come, we are blessed. We are blessed to have you in our congregation. We're blessed to learn from you as we did this morning. And we're blessed because we get to continue to learn from you and draw from your good example in the many, many things that are still to come in your life. And for all of that blessing, we want to give you a blessing. So I'm going to ask the congregation to rise as we go before the ark and give Ayomi one more blessing.
Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Yair Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka.
May God's light shine upon you and be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
Ayomi, may God always be with you through all of life's journeys and grant you the greatest blessing of all, that of wholeness and completion, the blessing of shalom, of peace, in a world and a home and a family filled with peace. And we say together, Amen. Amen. Congregation, remain standing. We turn to page 586. We continue with Elena.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'teit gedula liotzer b'reishit, shelo asanu kegoyei haratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kecho hamonam, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ, ומשה יקרו בשמיים עמו, ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום בשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים לעמו, והארץ מתחת אין עוד. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
Please be seated. This is all for you. You can go sit with your folks, okay?
I invite you, if you would, to turn to page 570. We are in the period right now of the counting of the Omer, the days between the holidays of Passover and Shavuot, where we count each day as we ascend towards Mount Sinai, the revelation of Torah we celebrate on Shavuot. Today we will be counting the 28th day of the Omer, which means coming up this week we have Lag BaOmer, a day of bonfires and haircuts. It's a strange Jewish holiday, but one coming up. And I'll invite you, if you will, to join me in the blessing for the counting of Omer, the middle of that page. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfirat ha'omer. Our praise to you, Adonai, sovereign of all, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to count the Omer. Hayom shmona v'esrim yom, shehem arba'a shavuot ba'omer. Today is 28 days, which are 4 weeks of the Omer. Turn now, as we prepare for the mourner's Kaddish, to remember those who we mourn this Shabbat. I invite you to turn to page 592 for a reading to help us prepare for that prayer. When I die, give what's left of me away to children and old men that wait to die. And if you need to cry, cry for your brother walking the street beside you. And when you need me, put your arms around anyone and give them what you need to give me. I want to leave you something better than words or sounds. Look for me in the people I've known or loved, and if you cannot give me away, at least let me live in your eyes and not in your mind. You can love me best by letting hands touch hands and by letting go of children that need to be free. Love doesn't die, people do. So when all that's left of me is love, give me away. Turn to page 598. And as we prepare for the Kaddish, we mention the names of those for whom we are in recent days of mourning and those whom we remember who died at this time in past years. I invite you, as I read the name of your loved one, to please stand as you honor their memory. We're in Shloshim for Alan Adirim, Esti Amit, Albert Brody, Doug Cowling, Linda Friedman-Katz, Gary Gutman, Donna Moskowitz, Buddy Smith, Michael Street, and Roxanne Tebow. We mark yahrzeit this week for Lily Alvarez, Ian Angus, Jack Auerbach, Florence Auerbach, Hershey Bellsberg, Gerald Chertko, Abraham Chodos, Piet de Wijze, Jacoba de Wijze, Louis Easton, Oscar Eisenstadt, Esther Fogelbaum, Harold Freeman, Ben Gilligson, J.J. Glazer, Lillian Halter, Sue Harris, Yehoshua Hendel, Joseph Hoffman, Alejandro Jung, Mendel Konofsky, Jeff King, Louis H. King, Louis Lieben, Anita Mabe, Boris Manis, Benjamin Miller, Francis Miller, Rose Needleman, Bessie Newman, Trevor Norman, Zara Norman Miller, Bella Odwack, Rabbi Harold Rubens, Shirley Scholes, Alan Shepard, Joseph Sinclair, Rita Sonner, Bob Spevico, Ruth Starren, Natalia Strosnick, Raymond Voisin, Alexander Weinberg, Joe Williams, Lou Young. There are other names to mention for Kaddish. I invite you to rise and share that name out loud. We stand now as one community next to those who mourn and join together in these words of Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'isman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam olamei almaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudsha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlam rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru, amen. Yehi zichronam livracha, may their memories always be a blessing in our lives. We say together, amen.
We have one more thing to do in our service, and that's the Kiddush and the Motzi. So we want to ask Ayomi to come join us over here one more time. There's a wonderful Kiddush Luncheon waiting for us in the other room, sponsored by the family. We thank you for that. Just the short one, yeah. Just the brief gone. Just that part.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen. Amen.
Ooh, look at this. It's a hollow. What's that? It is wine. No, it's grape juice. No, it's grape juice.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, motzi lechem mi'haaretz.
Amen. Take a little challah. We join our closing song.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.